Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Brace Soul video. Today we are going to be showcasing the brand new version of Ichigo, Shikai slash Bankai version, also slash the Fierce Battle version, because that's actually like his actual name. So before we actually do showcase the character, I do want to point out one thing. Let me actually have it up here. So one downside to this character, and that's just like, you know, nitpicking, I guess. It's also a fair, you know, criticism, is that he's basically reusing the same model and he doesn't have the cloak on, right? I also did mention that in my video. I think it would have been a lot better and more unique for this character to have the cloak, because I think people have been wanting it for a long time now, and this was the perfect opportunity to do it. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. But also, there was also many people I saw, you know, outside of my videos and other videos and, you know, comment section and Reddit and stuff, people saying they're just reusing the models. They're not. If you look closely here, you can see there's a massive difference between the new version, the one in the middle, and the tag team version of Ichigo, which came out 2 years ago. As you can see, his sword also looks a bit different. I think it actually looks better. There's more like outline to it, at least on the handle you can see. And also his chin. Like, his face looks a lot more defined. He looks better. And it also just shows that K-Lab didn't just make this character in a week, right? They put effort into it. They actually upgraded his model to make him look better. And I like it. I also like his artwork. If you go to his artwork, you can see it's not traditional nowadays BBS artwork. Like, it's OG Bleach artwork. And I think that was really cool. So I actually really like this character, and I'm excited to be showcasing him today. Anyway, let's actually talk about the character in case you're new and you want to understand why this character is actually really good. So he's a main character with the Sorry Per Killer ability. He has a level 5 SP slot because why not? As for the build we're going to be using today is a 4 vacation pill, giving us an additional 60% SP and also 30% focus. We have the Lieutenant's badge giving us an additional 20% strong attack damage increase and also 30% SP. And then with the Hollow Bait, we have 30% attack, focus, and SP from that accessory. So we've been doing a lot of damage. If we did have him 2 out of 5 and we had a level 10 focus slot, it actually would have been a lot better, because we would have done we would have had over 1,000 focus, and we could have just, you know, just had a higher damage output. As for the links, we're going full 14 recharge as always. And then let's just talk about the character, right? So he can transform. Very good. There's not many characters out there, but hopefully K-Lab start to implement that more. I think there's maybe like 10 characters that can transform. 3 just released this week, so, you know, there's not a lot. He doesn't have any status elements on his strong attacks, but no worries about that. So 40% increased normal attack damage, 40% increased strong attack damage. The extra 20% is coming from the accessory. So good skills, right? Nowadays characters are coming out, you know, stats don't really matter. It's all about the skills, and these characters have good skills. Devastation plus 60%, so our special damage is doing 60% extra damage. The norm before this was actually 40%, so, you know, it's higher than normal. We have, obviously, recharge 54% with the links. He actually has a 12% himself. Decrease sorry for damage taken, 20%, so the first PvE character to actually have a skill that can reduce damage taken, which is good. You know, the only character to have this outside of him is Full Hollow Ichigo, but that's for Captain, so he's more of a PvP character. Then he has Frenzy, basically doubles our strong attack hits. He has Sprinter plus 1, so we can actually use him, because if you don't have it, you're not using him. And then he also does have one of the only 2 characters in the game to have the hidden enemy skill, which basically means those enemies that go underground or just hide, you can hit them. You don't have to worry about using a Zeta Pill accessory. You can just go with a normal, you know, the best build possible and hit hidden enemies. Very good. And then the last 4 stuff are just, you know, stuff we're getting from the accessories. So let's test him out. We're going to be testing him on IZ. Now, mind you, he doesn't actually have a killer. So we're just going to be testing on his raw damage output with no killer advantage. And I need to sell some characters. Alright, never mind. We actually do have killer. I forgot they changed it. Okay, so here we go. We have full boosties. You know, it is. Let's go. Let's see how much damage he can do. Because we have killer now. So it's going to be some raunchy damage. Let's see. He actually does have really good strong attacks. So let's actually talk about it. So the first strong attack, simple lunge forward. And it is actually a pretty decent lunge, right? So one of the best strong attacks to have, really. It's either that or a beam forward. Second strong attack is also a beam. So you can see right there, it hit those enemies and also did hit some enemies behind. Another good strong attack to have. And then his third one is somewhat different. It's like Koga or 1,000 Year Blood War Toshiro, the zombie one, where it basically just hits in front of him. So it kind of hits behind him. So it's more than full screen, I believe. Or it is full screen, but it doesn't hit behind him. So you got to be in front. So let's just yeet. And as you can see, it kind of hit the enemies behind, but we didn't kill her. So it's still a good strong attack to have, really. So it's just, as you can see that, oh, we kind of missed an enemy there. No worries, though. Just yeet. break that guard, and then boom. And you can see we hit those enemies, and then we did hit the two behind those. For some reason, these guys, we missed those guys apparently. And as you can see there, those hidden enemies, we don't have to bother with them. We could, we could just literally run through it, and then boom, hit those enemies, and then use our first. So we're literally like almost one-shotting. This is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna nuke here. I actually really like his special animation. It's obviously true to the anime, and also I like the after effect, where you're gonna see like this whirlwind tycoon just split apart. Like you can see that it looks clean. So when we do transform, we obviously go to our Bankai form, and strong attack wise, they stay the same. I don't think there's any range increase, but our colors change, and we also do a lot more damage. So this is cool. Okay, it's the boss. So I'm gonna redo this run, and also transform a lot earlier. So our third, we actually missed the enemy, but we used it way too early. So let's just boom, 10k on our first strong attack, and that's, you know, well, I think we might have hit 30k. I don't know how many times we hit there. That's nasty. And then his end quote or his end pose is just him getting up and flexing that big ass Shikai, bro. All right, let's retry it. So obviously one good thing about his hidden enemy skill is that I can literally just use my special. This is kind of a big room, so hopefully I don't miss any enemies. Obviously, we're not skipping that special animation. And if there are any hidden enemies, we're not going to worry about them, because a lot of times when you try and nuke a stage, you got to plan ahead, because if there are hidden enemies, then they don't die. So we don't have to worry about that. We actually did hit the enemies back here. And then let's just... As you can see, we actually hit behind us, and we did clear a decent amount of enemies there. That's actually pretty good. Let's try and clear this quick so we can get our strong attacks back. First there. Unfortunately, we missed the enemy. But no worries. There you can see, just clearing waves, bro. I like it. I like it. And then we should get our strong attacks back. Yep. Unfortunately, we positioned ourselves kind of poorly there. I'm not going to lie. But no worries. Like, this character is good. We can get burned. I don't really mind. And then let's... Boom. And yeah, I mean, look at that. We hit enemies behind us. Like, this character's good. I like it. Did I get the potions last room? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I like it. So let's get this second project done. And then finish off this Yachiru. I'm sorry, Yachiru, but it has to be done. Alright, so after this, we're going to now test it in the point event, which, mind you, does increase our damage value by a lot. We get double damage. We get double damage increase, so... We actually didn't kill, but that's because we don't have attention town. So, expected, I guess. Alright, here we are in the point event. So, let's see how much damage we're doing. Like, there's some crazy numbers. But again, like I said, our damage values are increased by a lot because of this point event. They give us like a massive damage increase. So, this isn't like, you know, this doesn't normally reflect a normal run of IG or something. So, 15k there, like, woo! Woo! We missed that, unfortunately. But no worries. Still going to clean up. We're going to nuke this stage. Get our strong attacks back. We're going to... Oh. Okay, that was me, lads, right? Last time I did that, people thought it was their phone. Alright. So let's go into this one. Let's see if we can nuke this whole stage in one strong attack. We can. I like it. Alright. Let's see. I mean, we're going to one-shot him with any strong attack, right? Let's try the second. Yeah. Alright, I mean, this is an easy stage, right? It's not supposed to be hard. So let's just try a full stamina damage build and see how much damage we can do, you know, nuking-wise, without any, you know, he's 1 out of 5. So let's just see how much damage we can do with a full stamina damage build. Alright, so here we go with the next build. So we're going to obviously go with a full stamina damage build. If I had a third mind full stamina damage build, it would have been a lot better. But we'll just go with the Senkai Aizen. And we got the 2 mind ones here. And then basically the same build. We just took off the lieutenant's badge and put on the tension tie. Alright, let's see the numbers, boys. This is basically just flexing points now. 20k. That's mad. Yeet! I actually didn't even see that number. I wasn't even looking. 24 on the second strong attack, though. That's good. Alright, we're gonna nuke here. So we don't kill much of the enemies. But we killed like 1 wave. 24. 38. Okay, my phone's lagging a bit. 28 there. So yeah, our second strong attack hit a lot harder. That's a bit mad. 32 there. Okay. But then again, we are getting crits, right? So second, I saw 39. That's good. Alright. As always, my favourite part of the room is to get into the next one. While we still have our Bankai, Please. There we go. And we're just going to nuke with that first strong attack. Never mind. We de-transformed. It don't matter. It don't matter. Alright. Let's just see how much damage our special is going to do. Obviously, no skipping in these ends, boys. No skipping. 142k. Okay. Now, mind you, that's without any weakened defense or any debilitator or any weakening. So I might actually just try that before we end the video real quick. Alright, so here we are. So you know the strat. We're going to weaken with Aaroniero. Did we weaken? We did. Alright. Boom. Boost. Weaken defense. And then boom. Let's go. Let's see how much damage we're going to do. Obviously, not 5 out of 5. So we're just going to see the best damage a 1 out of 5 Ichigo can do with a level 5 SP slot. And we did 256k. No crit. No crit, mind you. But that's good. You know, 250,000. I'll take that. I'll take that. So there you go. That was the showcase for this Ichigo. My version of it, at least. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, blah, blah. Road to 10k, you know how it is. Let me know in the comments below how you like this character. If you did get this character, how are you enjoying him so far? Because I am. I actually really like this character. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.